In the past few years, a single name has dominated our screens and our conversations: Sydney Sweeney. She's been called everything from an it girl to a Hollywood powerhouse, but the truth of her journey is far more interesting than any simple label. It's a story of meticulous planning, relentless hard work, and a surprising amount of grit. Before she was a star, Sidney was a kid from Spokane, Washington, with an unconventional dream. At just 12 years old, she created a detailed 5-year business plan to convince her parents to let her move to Los Angeles and pursue acting. It worked. For the next decade, she worked tirelessly, taking on small guest roles in nearly every major television show you can think of: 90210, Criminal Minds, Grey's Anatomy, and Pretty Little Liars. These weren't glamorous parts. They were the foundation of a career built from the ground up. The year 2018 was her turning point. She landed 2 significant concurrent roles. The first was as the popular theater kid Emmeline in the Netflix series Everything Sucks. The second was the harrowing part of Alice in HBO's psychological thriller Sharp Objects. She was shooting both shows at the same time, flying back and forth between sets. That same year, she also had a recurring role in The Handmaid's Tale as the young, pious child bride Eden. These 3 roles showcased her incredible range, a talent for transformation that was just starting to be recognized. Then came the roles that made her a household name. As Cassie Howard in HBO's Euphoria, Sydney Sweeney gave a performance that was raw, empathetic, and unforgettable. The character's journey through insecurity and a desperate need for validation resonated with millions, earning her a Primetime Emmy nomination. In the very same year, she earned a second Emmy nomination for her starkly different performance as the cynical college student Olivia Mossbacher in the first season of The White Lotus. To be nominated for 2 Emmys for 2 completely different roles in the same year is a rare feat, and it proved she was more than just a talented actress. She was a true force of nature. But Sydney Sweeney's ambition doesn't stop at acting. In 2020, she launched her own production company, 50/50 Films. This wasn't just a vanity project. Her goal was to produce the kinds of female-led stories that she felt were missing from Hollywood. She's since produced and starred in the hit romantic comedy Anyone But You and the critically acclaimed horror film Immaculate, a passion project she had been trying to get off the ground for years. Her success has made her a highly sought-after face for brands. Most recently, she's been the center of a social media firestorm over a campaign for American Eagle. The tagline, "Sydney Sweeney has great genes," was intended as a clever play on words. However, the ad, which features Sweeney in a nostalgic Americana setting, fixing a car, and talking about genes that determine traits like hair and eye color before concluding, "My genes are blue," has been met with significant backlash. Critics have accused the ad of promoting problematic ideologies, while others have defended it as a harmless ad and an example of cancel culture. Regardless of where you stand, it's clear the campaign has done its job, generating huge buzz and boosting sales for the company. From a young girl with a 5-year plan to an Emmy-nominated actress and a working producer, Sydney Sweeney's career is a masterclass in building a brand and taking control of your own narrative. She's worked with legendary directors like Quentin Tarantino, starred in blockbuster rom-coms and small-budget dramas like Reality, and has become a global style icon. Her journey reminds us that the brightest stars often spend years shining in the shadows before they finally get their moment in the spotlight. And for Sydney Sweeney, it's clear her moment has just begun.